next speaker, who is Carmen Allepuz from Project Cesar in Madrid. And she's going to be telling us about their plans for the next solar eclipse. So we see you, Carmen. Can we hear you and check your slides? Okay.
Hello. Okay, I will share my presentation. So,
yeah, we see your slides. Good to go.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Carmen Allepuz, a trainee from the CESAR project, and today I'm pleased to share with you the Sun's legacy, connecting young minds with space science research. Before we dive into the main topic, let me first give you a brief introduction to the CESAR project. CESAR, Cooperation through Education in Science and Astronomy Research, is a science outreach initiative led by the European Space Agency in collaboration with the Spanish institution INTA, National Institution for Space Technology, and ISDEFE, Engineering and Defense System of Spain. And the main objectives of the CESAR project are to foster interest in the space science and technology using real data to make learning more meaningful. We also encourage scientific vocation in the STEM fields, promoting critical thinking and strong scientific culture. And with CESAR, we aspire to inspire new generations and prepare them for a future field with opportunities in the scientific field. And how do we do this? In the CESAR project, we focus on several key initiatives to connect students with space science. I want to highlight that there are 4 of us from the CESAR team who will be presenting at this conference throughout the week. It's one emphasizing the following point. First, through training courses for teachers nationally and internationally will help educators effectively integrate space science into their classrooms. Secondly, we offer space science experience based on inquiry-based learning. Today, I will focus on this aspect, showing how this experience sparks students' interest and curiosity. Additionally, we promote the diversity and inclusion in all our activities, ensuring they are accessible to students from all backgrounds and abilities. And finally, we provide telescope operation and remote access for schools, allowing the students to explore the universe in real time from their classrooms. Today, I want to talk about a key educational concept from CESAR. This is the Space Science Experience, or SSE. This concept has 2 main approaches. For teachers, the SSE is presented as a learning situation, which is a methodology we use in Spain to structure the educational process. On the other hand, for students, the SSE provides an initial immersion into the world of scientific research, allowing them to experience firsthand what is like to work into the field of the space science. So what is an SSE? An space science experience is the educational tool of the CESAR project that allows primary, secondary, and high school students to engage in real research using authentic scientific data. It's not just about theory, it's about learning by doing, which allows them to experience something like what scientists do, particularly focuses on astronomy and the study of space science. And what is the objective of the space science experience? The main goal is for students to develop scientific competencies such as observation, data interpretation, and result communication. All this takes place in a collaborative and guided environment where the teacher acts more as a facilitator than a mere transmitter of the information. By integrating theory with practice, we seek to foster fundamental skills such as critical thinking, scientific curiosity, and teamwork. Well, an SSC is structured into 3 phases that facilitate progressive learning for students. And now let's have a look at it one. The first, the SSC begins in the classrooms, where students receive a theoretical introduction to the topic they will investigate. Here, basic concept and the necessary scientific context to understand the project is covered. This is a key moment to awaken their curiosity and prepare them from the experimental phase of the project. This prior knowledge will enable them to formulate relevant questions, design appropriate experiments, and analyze results with a solid foundation. To their needs, CISAR provides additional educational resources that teachers can use to complement their teaching, allowing students to work on key concepts and review material that will be useful in practical activities. One of the most exciting parts of the space science experience is the visit to the European Space Astronomy Center here in ESAC. In this phase, a student not only can observe firsthand how scientists work, but also to engage in practical research, use advanced technology, and analyze data in real time, all in an environment that combines professionalism with education. It is here that the theory learning in class connects with practice, providing them with an authentic and immersive experience. After the visit, students continue their research in the classroom, facing a new challenge related to what they have learned during the visit, using resources provided by CISA as observatories, telescopes. In this phase, they work on interpreting and discussing results, which is fundamental for consolidating the learning. Students apply the knowledge gained in practice to solve scientific challenges. Additionally, they must present their conclusion, fostering skills such as information organization, effective communication, and teamwork. They can choose to create scientific posters or give oral presentation, thereby strengthening their ability to communicate the discoveries clearly and structured. Currently, in the CISAR project, we offer a wide range of space science experience designed for students to interact with various aspects of science, tailored to different education levels, primary, secondary, or high school. In recent months, we have begun working on a new SSC, focuses on our star, the sun. The sun is not only crucial for life on Earth, but will also become a key element of study and observation in the coming years, thanks to significant astronomical events that we'll put in the spotlight. And the first major event that will draw attention to the sun is a key historical context, the centenary of Cecilia Pengas-Poskin thesis. In 1925, Pengas-Poskin presented a groundbreaking thesis on the composition of stars, demonstrating that hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. This discovery not only transformed our understanding of the sun and the stars, but also established the sun as a fundamental reference for later studies in astrophysics. The centenary of this thesis is in an ideal moment to reflect on how solar science has advances since then, reminding us of the fundamental breakthroughs made on the ongoing importance of the sun in scientific research. This anniversary offers an opportunity to consider how these early discoveries have influenced our current understanding and how we continue to build on this principle to explore the cosmos. And the second significant event that will be attract attention to the sun, especially in Spain, is the upcoming solar eclipses. In 2026 and 2027, Spain will have the privilege of witnessing 2 total solar eclipses, and in 2028, an annular solar eclipse. These eclipses will be among the greatest spectacle offered by nature and will provide a unique opportunity for observation and study of the sun. considering the upcoming astronomical events that ensure at least for years for prominence of the sun beyond its already vital role as the star that gives us life, we have designed educational experience for students. For the youngest one, the space science experience called a walk through the solar system, directed at primary students, is a journey where they study the sun in a transversal manner within the context of the solar system, offering an accessible perspective for the little ones. For the secondary and high school students, which is what I want to show you today, the SSE program, the SUN, the star that gives us lives, offers a deep dive into the study of our star. And what do the students learn in this space science experience? In the preliminary phase, the students learn the basic concepts necessary for the research, such as speed and acceleration, uniform linear motion, and the fundamentals of the solar systems, including solar latitude and longitude, the formation and evolution of stars, and the impact of the solar magnetic field on phenomena such as sunspot and coronal mass ejections. This knowledge is essential for understanding solar dynamics. After that, subsequently, students have the opportunity to observe the sun directly using real data from the Helios Solar Observatory, located at the European Space Astronomy Center. During the visit, the students witness how real-time images of the sun are captured using telescopes to analyze phenomena such as sunspot, allowing us to study the differential rotation of the sun. To do this, they use an educational tool to calculate these speeds and understand how rotation varies at different solar latitudes. And this activity introduced concepts of physics and mathematics applied to a real, visible, attractive, and engaging context for the target audience. Another key component is the study of coronal mass ejections. They are massive plasma explosions that the sun ejects into space, and learning about them allows students to understand how they affect not only space weather, but also technology on Earth, such as satellites and communication systems. And finally, this SSC concludes with the students measuring solar activity through the calculation of the Wolf number based on counting sunspots. This practice developed in the subsequent phase in the classroom with the data they collected during the visits, teaches them to identify groups of spots on region of the sun's photosphere, applying a formula that helps them assess solar activity. And another important thing is that transversal learning aspect throughout this space science experience is the importance of safety when observing the sun, as well as other things like teamwork and discussing and comparing the result. They can compare with solar orbit data or other missions. And this comprehensive approach enriches their understanding of solar dynamics of promote safe scientific thinking. And well, we have explored this new space science experience in 19 young curiosity about the sun. I encourage you to use these solar events in coming years to guide the student in understanding the sun and help them become the scientists of tomorrow. Thank you so much for your attention and for being part of this educational journey, and also the organization for the opportunity to be here talking with us. If you want to, if you have any question or comment.
Thank you, Carmen. That was really interesting. I didn't know that there were 2 eclipses coming to Spain so close together. It's kind of really weird, isn't it? You have no eclipses, no total eclipses in Europe since 1999. And then you have 2 in August of 26 and 27. So you can probably think of an activity to get the kids to understand how kind of strange that is. It's really kind of strange that if you sort of did the statistics of how often a particular place on Earth sees an eclipse, because we saw this obviously with where was it in the US? Carbondale, was it? A place in Illinois that had the 2 eclipses. No, lost you. Okay. Any questions from anyone? Hi, Juan. You'll be glad to know I've been fed. Any questions at all for Carmen?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Facebook. There's a small delay there, but nothing yet. And Carmen, there's still another one, annular eclipse, right? The year
Yes,
after. So it's really a trifecta of eclipses. As Fraser said, it's really not usual. Yeah. So it'll probably be 40 years with no eclipses after that one.
yes, with the anniversary and the eclipses we have at least 4 years we exhibit our new space science experience.
I have a question regarding, the visitors, because we know that solar eclipses attract a lot of visitors from all over the world. And on top of that, you have Spain. I just read a news article that is the most visited country in the world. It surpassed France, I think. So, do you have anything working with the Ministry of Tourism and other authorities? Because I can imagine it will be really a massive wave of people flocking to see these eclipses. Juan says the thumbs up.
We are. It's been created a national commission in Spain. It's already created, and it's focused in different aspects regarding the eclipses. And yeah, we are preparing, trying to do our best, because the first one is going to be in August, but in the late afternoon. But it could be possible to see it in a very big part of the northern part of Spain. Is crossing all the northern part from Asturias in the northern part to Catalonia. So it's going to be a very, very big event for us in Spain. It's the first one. So with the lesson learned, we try to do our best in the next two ones, in the 27 and the 28. And we are trying to organize as best as possible, trying to receive a lot of people coming to Spain to see the eclipse. And we are trying to organize also educational activities in the schools, trying to engage all the people to see the event with the security in a very secure mode, and with the families, because it's the summertime. And yeah, we are trying to design new activities regarding the sun, the study of the sun, the observation of the sun, and the secure observation of an eclipse. And we are deeply involved in that, and we are very, very happy to have the opportunity to involve people in that kind of events.
I do know somebody who has 1 million pairs of sunglasses, if that helps.
Yeah, that's one of the big issues for us, because we need to gather a lot of them in advance. As you know, that we have to use this kind of ISO as quality number of use, because we need to make people understand that it's not safe to watch the sun directly, and we need to use this safe mode using filters, and not these ones that you can find everywhere, but these correct ones. And we have a lot of work to do, trying to explain people a lot of things about the secure mode in watching the sun. And yeah, it's a big issue, the sunglasses.
Yeah, I think if you're an American president, it's okay, but otherwise the rest of us do need the glasses. Are there any other questions, Carmen or Juan, at all?
Thank you.
No, I don't think there's anything that's come up. Did
I
you say
don't
there's
see.
something on Facebook, or did it?
No, nothing.